When the British Empire ended, when the colonies gained independence, thousands of British colonial officers came back to Britain. By the mid-1960s, there were only about 13,000 left on the public payroll overseas, but thousands more had come home to start and join British businesses. The people, the systems, and the legal frameworks moved back to corporate and public life. This move was planned and recorded. The British government had a system to move everyone back. They set up the Overseas Services Resettlement Bureau, which ran from the 1950s to the 1980s. It used confidential reports on each officer to get them jobs in the city. Most of them went into business. The rest went into government and education. Local governments never saw these files after independence. They were marked for British eyes only, and they were later removed from the colonial archives. This paper trail only came to light in 2011, when a court forced the release of the migrated archives. The men going through these systems, because let's be honest, it was mostly men, had been trained to run the colonies. Their training had mixed organisational management with control. At Haileybury College in the 1800s, and later at Oxford and Cambridge, they had studied law, finance and engineering, but also native administration and anthropology. But not anthropology to learn from people, anthropology to learn about them from a book. They were taught how to classify and control people. They were taught how to sort populations into fixed categories, either by race or religion or caste. Divide and rule was an official taught policy. Colonial records show how districts were drawn to split ethnic groups, keep people in check, and play people off each other. Smaller communities were placed under the control of their rivals, and succession alternated between competing dynasties and how one religion might be favoured over the other. The goal was to keep people divided so they couldn't unite against the British. When ex-colonial officers moved into corporate life, they took this system with them. In HR language today, you'll hear high performers, core performers, low performers. This language maps directly from colonial categories of loyalty. Who was your ally? Who was a reliable administrator? And who are the potential rebels? That forced ranking system still pits workers against each other today, exactly the same as divide and rule worked in the colonies. The British Empire didn't go away, it just put on a suit. What was once colonial administration is now corporate governance. It's only the language that's changed. The purpose is still to manage the people and protect those at the top. I have written a full essay about this exact thing that traces the archives and the historical records to prove the mapping from colonial administration to corporate HR. It is free to read on my Substack, alymacforever.substack.com. However, if you can afford a paid subscription, it helps me a lot and it helps me keep it free for everyone. So although I'm not asking you to pay, I'm asking you to pay if you can.